This is just a demonstration or perhaps a quick start guide to using the Netball Stats app for iPad by Iperana Trainer. Like with any iPad, you scroll through, select your Netball Stats app, and we end up with a toolbar across the bottom: tournaments, players, teams and matches. Tournaments, we can filter our statistics by a particular tournament, but perhaps not necessary for our usage. So we'll just skip tournaments, and what we'll do is we'll go straight into players. The player data, and you can put as many players in there as you like. They're all filed alphabetically. You can add their photo to them, you can add some personal details about it. It's very easy to put a player in. It's quite simple. You just press the plus button and you're presented with a couple of options there. Obviously first name, Tim, so we've added Tim Smith, and you can see Tim Smith has come up in our player data. If we wanted to edit Tim Smith, we can just click on him. We can select a photo. Allows you to input a photo from your camera roll, similar as your mobile phone. So from there, we need to make a team. So our team, as you can see, already have the Melbourne Vixens already in the system. But to add another team, again, just press the plus button. Let's call our team, and let's call it Express under 19s. Now we've created a team. Now that team obviously needs players, so let's highlight them. Again, very simple, Express under 19. Put a team logo in there if you want, very easy again. Plus button, select our players from last year. You can see I've got Brereton in there, Chamberlain, Goldsmith, Healy, and as you can see, they come up with a tick to tell you that they're in there. Morris, Randall, Phillips, there's Tim Smith who we put in before, Georgia Vines. Done. So we've got a player database, many players as we like, our teams, many different teams as we like. We've assigned players to our team. The next thing we've got to do now is then we're going to have a match. Create a match with a plus, the date of our match, our home team, it's the under 19s, our away team, we're going to play the Melbourne Vixens, starting centre pass, the under 19s. Again, that comes back to our ability to filter via tournament and or venue, which we're not going to use at this particular point in time. Done. So our team, our players, our team, our match is all ready to go. Here it lists our players, it lists our quarters, lists our details. July 29th, Express under 19s versus a Vixen, starting centre pass. If you make a mistake and change it, just change it there. And we're pretty much ready to go to start statting. Whoops. However, what we need to do is we need to assign, by clicking our little person button up the top up here, is players to a position. Vines, goal defence, Thompson, wing defence, Smith in the centre, let's put Phillips in the goal shooter, Morris wing attack, Healy goal attack, and Brereton in the goalkeeper. Leaves our bench down the side. The next item is icon along. We click that and we're ready to start statting our game. Now the screen is split in three. Obviously the court, our players and their positions, our defensive players, our mid-court players and our shooters, our stat categories, gains, losses, goals and assists. And each category has obviously assists, goal assists, centre pass receive and deflections, gains, intercepts, defensive rebounds, attacking rebounds, deflection intercepts and opposition contacts, losses, bad pass, drop catch or an infringement, goals are simply score and a miss. And down the bottom here you've got an opposition miss and an opposition score as well. Okay, so we're only statting ourselves, not statting the opposition other than hits or misses. On the left hand side of the screen you can see the team. It's the first quarter, it's Express, the Vixens. Express has got centre pass and that's designated by our green underscore. And down here are the stats that will populate as the game goes. So if the coach asks, what are we shooting at the moment? Our shooting statistics will pop up here on the screen. So let's just start statting a few points. So let's assume that our wing attack has come out and had a centre pass receive, passed off to our goal attack, who is in the circle. She's had a goal assist because she's passed it off to the goal shooter, had a goal and scored. And as you can see on the left here, all the stats are populated here on the left. On the right, Express has scored 1, Vixens 0. It's now their centre pass. We're shooting at 100%. We have 1 goal assist and 1 centre pass receive. The Vixens, let's just assume the Vixens have scored. And as I hit the opposition button, it populates for us for our centre pass conversions, being 1 and 1. So we have 100% centre pass conversions. So score 1-all. Now we have another centre pass, and let's assume that our wing attack, Morris, has come out for the ball, and she has a loss. She's dropped the ball. The opposition has then scored. Populated up here on the right hand side, it's told us each stat as it's gone, but as you can see now, our losses, we've got 1 loss in here. Okay. Now you'll see that our centre pass receives, that won't populate until the next score. So the opposition has had their centre pass, and let's assume that at this particular point, Georgia Vines, our goal defence, has come out and had a gain. She's intercepted the ball. Okay, it's gone down. Our goal attack has had an assist, being a goal assist, and our goal shooter, Danny Phillips, has had a goal and she scored. The score is now 2-all. We've had 50% centre pass conversion. We've had 1 drop, 1 intercept, so 1 loss and 1 gain. We've had 2 goal assists and 1 centre pass receive, and we're currently shooting at 100%. Score 2-all, back to Express, centre pass. Let's just stat a couple more to give us something to look at. Now, there is an additional option with this particular software that we can actually do a shooting chart as well. So let's put a few in. So let's say that it's our centre pass. Healy had an assist, a centre pass receive. Right, it's gone to our wing attack. It's had an assist, which is a goal assist, and the goal, right, is gone to here, scored, and we mark where she's taken a shot from. The opposition has had their centre pass, they've scored. We've had our centre pass. Healy has had a centre pass receive. It's gone straight into the goal circle. Phillips, and she's missed that position. And we'll do a couple of the, let's assume that the opposition has scored. We have another centre pass. Morris, centre pass receive. Healy at goal attack has had a goal assist, and the goal, Phillips, goal, score, and she's donked it in from here. So as you can see, our shooting is populated here, our assists, our gains, and our losses. Now let's assume that we've called timeout. We press our update button. Our stats are populated at the moment. It tells us that Phillips is shooting 4 from 5 at 80%. Right. Healy's had 3 goal assists, centre pass receives, we've had 1 drop. Now, let's assume that Nick, or the coach, has decided to make a change. So we go back in here, Healy's off, Goldsmith is on. Goldsmith has come into the goal attack position. We go back to the stat, and as you can see, Goldsmith is now back in here at goal attack. So let's add a couple more. So assume that it's our centre pass, Morris, assist, centre pass receive, Phillips, goal assist, and Goldsmith has had a crack at goals and she's had a miss, and she's missed from here. Opposition has scored, and let's just do one more. That Morris, an assist, centre pass receive, Goldsmith, goal assist, Phillips, goal score here. So you follow the whole process obviously through the whole quarter. You get to the end of the quarter, you lock off the quarter. Yes, I want to lock it off. Done. So we've got first quarter put away, press the update button, and we have our stats for the quarter. However, it goes one step further. Clicking on this icon here, it gives me specific tabled graph as to how we've gone in the first quarter. So obviously the first quarter is the same as what the match is. If I clicked on the second quarter, there's nothing because we haven't played it yet. The first quarter, example, the match is obviously still the same. Now at this particular point in time, we can see how specific players have done. So if we click on Phillips, it gives us Phillips specific stats. He's hit 5 from 6. If we take it one step further, we click shooting, we now got the shooting chart of where she takes a hit and misses. And you can see that's team. I click off team, click on Phillips, and there's Phillips' shooting stats. And if you remember rightly, I did miss the first one, and that's why it's not there. So it tells us the percentages within each quadrant as to what she's shooting within each quadrant. Go back to all. Now the exciting bit, assuming that we've been through our whole game, at the end of the game, we want to send Danny Phillips her stat. Email, Danny's stats, date, who she's played, time, etc. to email, and Danny's got her stats for the game. I'll press cancel. Obviously I don't want the draft. If I want the team stats, express under 19, and perhaps you might want to send that to your head coach or coaching panel to see what targets you've hit. And again, you can just email that team stat. So it gives you that feedback option, which is very handy. So the quarter's over, the quarter time space is over. So quite simply, it's just done. Then we go back in. It's obviously 5-all at this particular point in time, and then we can start statting the quarter if we needed to make changes. We go back. This time Vines is off. Randall's in, Smith's been moved out of centre, and Chamberlain's on. Back to statting, and again, the opposition centre pass, opposition have scored. Right. Morris at wing attack has had an assist and a goal assist. Goal attack, and she's missed. If by chance you've made a mistake, it's quite simple. We can reverse around. We can remove it through that window, or we can swipe it that way and we can just delete it. We go back, and actually it was Phillips who had the score, and away we go. And don't forget to put her spot in. And we follow the same process throughout the game, and obviously we lock off each quarter with our lock off button. The game's done, and we're able to send our full analysis through our window here. So this is the light version, and I know that the software developer is working on an option to have video as well. So you'll actually be able to use the little TV button here. You'll be able to import your video and actually stat off the video as the video is going along. Right? But at this point in time, only the light option is available. So there you go. That's how to use the Netball Stats app from Iperana Trainer.